Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, all series videos. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video, I'll be updating you on Aparajita. This particular update will shock you. Guess what? Aparajita is arrested. What happened will shock you. Nia goes back with Mohini, shocking everyone. You need to watch to the end to find out everything. This episode is a must watch. Let's go. Asha does Aparajita's head massage and says, "You need to relax." Disha says, "I will go for the deal tomorrow." Nia says, "You can spend time with her, June. I will go with her." Aparajita says, "Don't worry, I will take care of everything." Nia says, "We have planned a dance party to enjoy tonight." They play songs and make Aparajita dance with them. Mohini comes there and says she can dance tonight, but from tomorrow she will only cry. Asha is chatting online and checks about the viral post competition. She says the prize money is 5 lakhs. She sees Charvey calling her and talks to her, but it's Mohini mimicking her. Asha tells her about the competition and says Ma won't agree. Charvey says, "Don't worry, I will talk to her and you can participate." Asha thanks her. Mohini ends the call and says, "My plan is working." In the morning, Aparajita comes to Akshay and says, "I am going for a big deal today. I am very scared. I can't believe you used to manage all this. You should wake up soon and take care of all this. We have to save this house. I promise I will do everything in my power." She leaves from there. Aparajita comes to Sahani's office and waits for the meeting. Mohini is getting ready and applies makeup. She starts itching. Asha and Disha laugh seeing that, as they had mixed itchy powder in her makeup. Disha says, "You use this on me, right? Now I want you to feel this too." Mohini shouts that she will destroy them. Sahani meets with Aparajita and he gives her a check of 50 lakhs. Aparajita says, "I need more money to start the project." Sahani says, "I will do that." He shows her the bag of money and says, "These are 2 crore rupees. Can you take cash payments?" Aparajita says, "What? I can't take it like this as it's illegal." Sahani says, "Everything is fair in business." Aparajita says, "I can't take this." She gets a call from Disha and says, "Ask about the check." Aparajita says, "Actually, he's offering cash. How can I take?" Nia says, "I have seen Akshay taking cash many times. It's okay." Disha says, "You should call other investor and ask the project manager too." Aparajita calls him and he says, "I need money by tomorrow." She asks if he can take the cash. He says, "I can take it tomorrow only." Aparajita ends the call and asks Sahani to give her a receipt of the cash. She will take it. Mohini leaves her room and sleeps on the floor. Her face gets covered in it. Disha and Asha laughs at her. Mohini gets a call and leaves. Disha is worried. Aparajita comes home with the cash bag and says, "Where will I keep this money?" She goes to the man there and says, "I am sorry for doing this. Akshay used to deal with cash too." Disha comes there and says, "Sahani was calling Mohini. They are plotting together." The doorbell rings. Aparajita is worried and says nobody can find out about the cash. Disha opens the door and the man from income tax with the police comes there. The man says, "We heard that you are doing illegal activities with cash." He asks her to show the bag. Aparajita gets worried. All family members come there. Aparajita reluctantly opens the bag and all are shocked to find words of cash there. The man says these notes are fake and to be used in illegal activities. so Aparajita will be arrested. The income tax manager tells Aparajita that all these cash notes are fake, so you will be arrested. Daddy says someone is framing her. She is not like this. The man asks Aparajita to tell them the truth. Aparajita says, I got this from an investor. He asks her to call him. She calls him, but his phone is off. Mohini smirks. Aparajita says, he gave me the receipt too. She shows it to him. Disha says, we are trying to locate Sahani. He is a fraud. Aparajita says, what will we do now? Disha says, we still have time to prove your innocence. Disha asks the income tax manager if he can talk to them. She says, you both need a medal, right? I can get that for you, but you need to trust me. They go to talk to her. Disha says, you both are working for years and you must recognize people, so I am sure you know my mother is not a criminal. She was trapped and you won't get any medal by catching 2 kore, but if you catch fake notes of 100 kore, then you will be promoted. She says, look at Mohini. She is the mastermind behind all this. You should interrogate her. Arjun says, don't let her know that we know she plotted all this. The manager says, you think we are fools? They ask the inspector to arrest Aparajita. Asha sees the news of Aparajita using fake money to cheat people. Aparajita says this is all a lie. She goes to Mohini and says, I am sure you are behind all this. Aparajita begs for some time. Arjun says, we will do something. They are arresting her. Mohini tells her that you can't save this house now. You will be in jail and your family will be on the road. The inspector takes Aparajita from there. Mohini calls his goons and asks him to finish Sahani. He can't be caught. He says, sure. Mohini calls Sahani and says, Aparajita took your name as you gave her a receipt. The police will catch, so flee the country. The man will bring a ticket for you, so go and meet him. He says, okay. Daddy asks Mohini why is she doing all this. Mohini says Aparajita will be jailed now. Daddy says, where will you go with Akshay in this condition? Mohini says, I don't care. Nia says, why are you leaving me? I can't be on the road, so please take me with you. She says, I was wrong to be with Aparajita. Please take me with you. Mohini says, you are finally back to your senses. You will live with your mother now. Mohini says, I am going for a meeting. Nia says, don't leave me. I am scared, so take me with you. Daddy says, Nia proved that you are a criminal's daughter. Mohini asks her to shut up and takes Nia from there. Mohini comes to the restaurant to meet Sahani. Nia is there and is tipping Aparajita and Disha. The flashback shows how Aparajita told the income tax managers to give her a chance to catch Mohini. They told her that if she exposes them, then she will get a prize. The flashback ends. Sahani comes there and meets with Mohini. Her goon is behind him. Mohini tells him that police is around, so don't take my name. Sahani says, why am I getting trapped here? Mohini says, my daughter tipped the police. She screams and says, he was trapping me like he did with Aparajita. Disha says she is lying. They are both part of this plot. The manager arrests Sahani and tells Aparajita that she is free to go. He thanks Mohini for helping. Aparajita looks on. She thinks she doesn't know what she is going to do with Asha. Other side, Asha applies for the competition and says, I need to win this contest to help Ma. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.